EPA was established in 1987. It sets up various policies to protect the environment. Resource recycling and zero waste is a current policy that regards waste as resources and targets the sustainable use of resource recycling.
资源循环零废弃，因为我们地球资源其实是有限的，何况我们的人是越来越多，一方面控制人口，一方面使得我们的各种生产生活的方式呢，都让我们的资源的利用能够循环，而没有废弃。
In 1984, the executive yuan approved the Municipal Solid Waste (MSW) treatment plan. In the early times, waste was mainly buried. Later on, incineration facilities were built. After the EPA was established, Minister Eugene Chan actively promoted the MSW treatment plan and strongly advocated the concept of waste recycling.
民国76年，中央刚刚成立环保署，地方除了这个台北市、高雄市跟台湾省有环保局处之外，各县市是没有环保局的状况。那法律并不是非常的完整所以我们那时候从头要做起。所以我们第一件事情是我们很快的时间把法律制度建立起来。
After 1991, the landfills were gradually filled up, resulting in disputes on waste. Thus, the EPA actively planned to build large incineration facilities. To date, 24 large incineration facilities are in operation. These facilities have properly treated more than 99% of waste.
台北县现在在新北市的巴黎文化路的外观的设计，我们委托全世界最有名的贝利明建筑师。我当年还建议说，要做一个方形的烟囱，像伦敦塔尔那样的烟囱让大家看起来不像是厌恶性的设施，而是很美丽的一个东西。对后续文化路的建设、厌恶性设施的建设呢，都有很大的帮助。
In 1988, the extended producer responsibility was implemented. A joint recycling organization was set up, and reward incentives were provided for recycling. Thus, the recycling rate increased significantly. Thereafter, the 4-in-1 resource recycling program was introduced to improve our waste recycling work.
这个4合1的制度，它是能够成功也是要靠全民，一般的民众也都对这个垃圾回收啦，这种环保意识也都非常支持。那我们到今天资源回收在世界上的确是算是表现非常杰出的一个国家。
In 2002, the EPA enforced the restriction of plastic bags and disposable tableware policy. The use of these two types of plastic products have been reduced by nearly 58% and 86% respectively. In 2003, Taiwan EPA promoted complete sorting and zero waste project. In 2005, the EPA also executed the mandatory waste separation policy. Waste was classified into recyclable, food waste, and trash. The amount of garbage to be incinerated was substantially reduced.
从过去的4合1计划的这个推动，包括废弃物的强制分类，包括我们那时候跟郝署长一起在努力的限塑政策虽然这些都碰到很大的阻力，但是实际上我们看到最近统计出来的结果，国际上也会觉得说我们台湾做得还不错。
Our waste recycling policy has been successful. It even drew the attention of international media. In November 2007, the Reader's Digest, both in English and Chinese versions, reported our waste reduction at source and resource recycling strategy. The successful results were highly appreciated. The waste reduction at source used economic incentives to promote waste recycling and general waste separation. The policy successfully reduced the amount of waste. In 2012, the EPA held an exhibit and a press conference for the green packaging design contest winners. The contestants created eco-friendly, attractive, and useful green packaging products to promote the concept of waste recycling as part of daily life. In 2013, the EPA worked with public interest groups to pass ideas that everything must go somewhere and that resources should be cherished. The goals of waste reduction at source and waste recycling were attained at the same time. Along with the rapid economic growth, the types and volume of industrial waste from plants have also increased rapidly. In 1993, the EPA worked with the Ministry of Economic Affairs to assist in industrial waste reduction and recycling. The previously waste disposal activities has developed into a resource recycling industry, profitable and indispensable.
我们当时的国法院长非常高瞻远瞩，他就提出来一个说，应该由经济部，就是产生工业废弃物的主管机关，跟这个环保局共同合作，成立一个叫做经济部环保署工业减废联合辅导小组。我们重要工作是如何设法减少废弃物的产生，尤其工业废弃物，以及纵然不幸产生的废弃物，我们怎么把它 recycling。我们整个工业废弃物可以说是大大的减量。
Although economic growth promotes the quality of life, it also causes disasters. In 1983, mixed metal waste was burned openly in Kaohsiung. In 1994, under the Sanying Bridge in Taipei County, on the riverbed of Laonong Stream in Kaohsiung County, and in the Shangpu, Xinpi Township, Pingtung County, large amounts of waste in barrels were found. At Qishan Temple, Xinyuan Township, Pingtung County, and at Red Shrimp Mountain in Kaohsiung County, mercury-laden sludge and unknown waste were found. Profits have been generated at the expense of the environment. However, the society suffered the consequences. To solve the issue of industrial waste management, Minister Shun Shang-Cai in 1997 established the first state-of-the-art and real-time monitoring industrial waste control center in the world. The former Ministry Chen In-lin expanded it in 2000 and strictly controlled and monitored the flow of the waste. Illegal waste disposal has been reduced effectively since then.
89年事业废弃物发生了很大的问题，第一个任务就是要赶快去定一个全国的事业废弃物管制清理方案。事业废弃物的量大概是一般废弃物刚才讲垃圾量的2-3倍，管理起来更是困难。那就把全国的废弃物都纳到环保署的这个管制中心来管控，然后来勾稽查核。
在88年的时候开始。修订了废弃物清理法，如果发生非法弃置，这个非法弃置的地点，不管是在国内或者是在国外，企业主都要负连带责任。
The EPA has set the goal of resource sustainability and resource recycling to facilitate innovation. It has integrated the current Waste Disposal Act and Resource Recycling Act into the Resource Circulation and Recycling Act. The new act adopts the concept of recycling in the life cycle of materials and will finally achieve the goal of zero waste.
我们也跟同仁完成了资源循环利用法草案的拟定。那一旦这个法经过立法院审议通过之后呢，我想在传统的废弃物管理的这个领域里头呢，我们将展开新的一个完全不同的风貌跟管理的一个思维。我想我们创造一个永续的环境，那是一个可以达成的目标，不是口号。
To properly execute the resource circulation and recycling policy, in January 2013, the EPA promoted the Resource Sustainable Reuse Plan, which includes 5 major works. A. Establishment of a sustainable material management system. B. Development of the waste reduction at source and resource recycling strategies. C. Promotion of environmental recycled material or product reuse. D. Transition of incineration plants into a bioenergy center demonstration plant. And E. Building a bioenergy center on outlying islands. In 2017, our waste recycling rate is expected to increase to more than 70%.
所以我们现在的一个政策方向，第一个是 reduction 就是减量；第二个呢就是叫做 reuse 就是再使用；第三个 recycling 就是回收；第四个叫 recovery 就是能源的回收 ；land reclamation 就是国土再造，或者是海岸线的新生一起来参与这样一个体系的运作，使得我们真的可以做到资源循环零废弃的这样的目的。
The EPA has been established for nearly 26 years. Environmental protection is a complicated work and it has been difficult indeed. A survey reported that the public's satisfaction of waste treatment by the government once reached a rate of 91.3%. This finding shows that the previous performance of the EPA is outstanding. In the future, the Ministry of Environment and Resources will be established to promote Taiwan as a low-carbon, circulating, clean, and sustainable home, as well as to create further breakthroughs for environmental protection.